I can see you guys. Heyo, wait, wrong setup. Whatever. We'll roll with it. Heyo, wake up sheepies. How you doing? Stay off the grill. Don't get your wool into a fluff. It's Allen time. Oh, the first one of the new year. Well, technically, sort of the first one. How are you guys doing today? Are you guys having a good day? I need to learn to talk quieter because my friend said that like they heard everything. So we need to be inconspicuous, guys. We gotta be inconspicuous. We can't let what we say on chat be known. But yeah, how you guys doing? Let me go get some music on. They know, no, they don't. No, they don't. They say they understand everything, but we're gonna try to talk a little more quietly. I just have a boisterous voice. That's all, right? I just talk very boisterously. Give me a second. I try to look for some music. Yeah, how you guys doing today? Do you like how I drew the sheepy, right? Let's put the drawing music. This is our like traditional music at this point. Okay, I'm picking up in volume again. This is our like traditional music at this point. Like this is the standard Allen music, right? Whenever I think of Allen, shut up, sorry. But yeah, I drew the sheepy for the particular reason that like I did New Year's resolutions before, you know? Let me see if I can find it. Let me see. And every single year that I drew it, right? Here we go. Let me see. Why is it not showing properly? Why is it only showing one? I don't know why it doesn't show everything. Give me a second. Let me just Google it myself. Alin Laphel New Year's resolution. There you go. So every other year I've done it, right? I ignore the middle one. I have drawn with you guys, right? I draw with you guys at the front. And we have our New Year's resolution, right? That's not including 2025, right? You can tell that 2025 I got really busy and I didn't have time to draw anything. So like every single time it was like you guys, we did a New Year's resolution. Don't worry about it, right? So this time we did it again, but something's a little different about you guys. Something's a little different about you guys. But yeah, we're gonna do New Year's resolutions once again. It is 2026, guys. Do you guys have New Year's resolutions? Are you guys ready for the new year? Do you have it firmly grasped in your hands? Your cute little mascot is still considering you. No. It's not to scale. It's not to scale, guys. I'm clearly taller than you guys. Not to scale. But yeah. So I thought we do this in two parts, of course. We look back at 2025 resolutions, right? 2024, oh my gosh. 2024 was a mess. 2024? Yeah, 2024. I guess that's 24. Then we look at 2025 and think about like New Year's resolutions for 2026, right? So to start off with, for those who are new to here, right? Those who found me like last year, right? This is a yearly tradition where we think about our New Year's resolutions. We try to set new goals and all that stuff, right? So here's what I wrote for 2025. And I remember what I decided to do, which was make a monthly resolutions. And boy, did that fail hard. Like I did not make monthly resolutions every month. I don't remember last year. Hey Mochi, how you doing? Oh my gosh, Alan. Oh my gosh, Mochi. How you doing? Are you enjoying 2026 already? But yeah, I set my goals really low and we made it all, right? The Twitch one, we hit 600. In fact, we went beyond 600 because we went to, oh, wrong color. We hit 650. I think we're on 650, guys. Let me see. I don't remember where we last left off. Are we at 650? What was our follower count? I don't remember how many. 653. Okay, good. Yeah, 653, right? And on YouTube, we kind of blast past that. I actually didn't expect to get as many subs as I did on our followers on YouTube as I thought I did. I think I was like at 1,300, 1,200 when I did that, but now we blasted past that. We're at 2,043, right? Which is crazy. And I know, okay, I know what's the reason for it, right? You don't? No, don't worry. It's because of the shorts. I think the short algorithm is finally picking me up because I've been getting consistent views on my shorts. It just took a whole like year or two of like consistently posting shorts every week. But yeah, you'll become popular. No, I won't forget you guys, you know? That's the thing. That's why, okay, here's part of my secret, right? Part of the reason I keep drawing you guys into things and like making you guys into like characters into stuff is that way I don't forget you guys. That way I can look back at the video and be like, oh yeah, that's Swordy, or oh that's Fenner, or oh that's Blue Pixel, you know? Even like looking back at the Idol Mania stuff, you can see all the people that probably don't watch the channel anymore, but people who remember, like Cyan and Cactus, you know? And I think that's part of the reason I like including you guys in things. That way you guys will have a history with us, right? I won't forget you. You can check my posts. I only make posts. I'm already drawing YouTube skins or YouTube skins. A kid? Oh, nice. On my profile, that's pretty cool. Oh, white Fox girl gets PTSD. You mean pink Fox girl? But yeah, we did pretty well, I would say. I wouldn't say, like, here's the thing with the YouTube thing, I wouldn't even say like they're kind of real followers. I read that as YouTube skins because of my, what's it called? My dyslexia. I think it's more like, it's just like the subscriber number, which I still think is good. But I do think like the people who interact are who I consider the kind of real followers, the people who actually want to see my silly, stupid shenanigans, you know? Because, you know, shorts and live content and videos are completely different things, you know? So even though the number looks big, it's just inflated. It's bots, guys. You heard it here. Bots in Minecraft, not real bots. Yeah, but let's take a look at the other stuff. I tried to watch you as much as possible. No worries. Okay, I didn't say that to guilt anyone. Don't feel guilty. I said it as a means that like I'm still small and I need to learn. I have a lot of things to learn, you know? You guys have your own lives. Don't let me force you to watch my channel. Punches you in the face. Guilty, death penalty. All right, let's take a look at the other stuff, okay? So last year resolution, I don't know why I drew this. Yuka with Wonder Bread? Was there a reason why I drew this here? Does anyone remember the reason I drew Yuka with Wonder Bread? All right, so merch, we did not do as much as I wanted to. Expand my content? I don't know. Like, I can't tell. Like, what was my definition of expanding my content? I think I need to come back. You're 100% into Yuka? I'm still into Yuka. I saw that new Yuka outfit, and it made me want to get back into Blue Archive. You are no Wonder Bread. Like, of all the characters in Blue Archive, my favorites are probably Yuka and Aru. And I want to say Arisu. I just gotta call her Alice. Arisu. A1 Alice. I'm just gonna say Alice unit. The Alice unit. She's very cute. Those are like my 3 favorite surface level Blue Archive fan. You know? I like Aru because she's like a girl failure, and I realized like I have a type, and my type is girl failure. Attached to only characters he saw to make character, kinda, yeah, kinda. I think Yuka too. Is just, I don't know. She reminds me of Remy, and she's like literally Remy. Like both in hairstyle and size, and her personality too. It's like no nonsense, get back to work. Yeah, that's just Remy. And Aru's just girl failures. I like girl failures. I don't know if you guys noticed, but like I like girl failures. Mint Fantumi, Henya, hee. Play a game for the story. You're my favorite character list. It will probably, and I know that's the case. I already like after playing through chapter 2. I really did like the game making club. I don't remember chapter 1 as much. Like I had to replay through chapter 1 again. Remember the girls, but the game making club is really endearing. You know, and that was before they met Arisu. But yeah, I'll have to play it again. But then again, like all the games are trying to hook me again. Like Zenless Zone Zero with the little like Pippa Rabbit girl that we have like with Honkai Star Rail with the new Sparkle. I saw her animations. Then we have Limbus Company with the new Dawn. Then we have Uma Musume with the Christmas. You can get the free for free. How long? Because I don't know if I want to jump back into it. Maybe I'll try downloading it to my Retroid. 1 second. My client got back to me. Let me see if the drawing is just the way they want it. Give me a second. Doing work on stream, but I don't know. She's very cute. I've been seeing like the animations of her, and she's super cute. Right? That's like my weakness. If you make a cute girl, it's like weakness, cute girl. Okay. They said they like it, so I'll have to. What's it called? I'll deliver it later tonight. But yeah, so how did I get out this context? Oh yeah, that. I try to think, like, expand my content. I gotta redefine that, like what that means to expand my content, because I did expand the shorts in a way, right? And I want to say that I did do a lot of crazy things last year in a way. When we look back at the crazy year 2025, right? I want to expand to more content this year, and I want to like say that in the case that we're gonna do videos, right? We're not anime girls. You're making me insecure. Don't worry, guys. I made you into an anime girl. You see this, right? We also have the Rammies, right? Let me see if I can find it. In fact, I have it on my here. Let me go grab my laptop, right? I was actually drawing you guys, and I was like working on the Rammy design because I think the sheepy design is perfect, right? The sheepy design, 10 out of 10, doesn't need to be fixed. Not even close to what I look like. Don't worry. I think it was Iril. Oh, that's going to be even harder now because now the kitchen's not just me and there's a dog in there. I had to get like an induction cooker and put it in my room. Give me a second. I want to show you guys what the sheepy or the drawings I've done on the other one. In fact, should I show like the forbidden drawings? I might as well get it off the computer and show you guys the forbidden drawings, you know? Should I? I don't know. I like teasing about it because it's like, you guys will never see it, but then again, like, why do you guys not have to see it? Wouldn't it be fun if I just keep teasing you like that? Hee hee. This is why I'm considered an S and not an M. Send in the forbidden channel. I don't know. It's too raunchy. It's too lewd. I can't send it. In fact, let me go take a look at it really quick. Yeah, that's pretty. Oh, I almost clicked it onto stream. Imagine if I did. Wow. Okay, what if I just like take a crop and you guys see? Right? Give me a second. Let me go. No, we can't do that. No, this is a PG stream, guys. We're a PG. I can't show it to you. Never mind. I thought about it. Hey Plague, how you doing? We're doing New Year's resolutions. I don't know if you were here for our first one, but yeah, we're doing our New Year's resolutions, and right now I'm trying to get the files off my laptop. Because I was working on the Sheepy and Rammy design, right? I was making you guys extra cute. Sheepies are cute as it is. 10 out of 10, right? Never gonna replace it. But Rammies, I was trying to improve your design. Let me see if I can find it. Okay. Because I'm trying to like get that feel for the Rammies, you know? Trying to feel you out. Man. Get what I'm saying, dude? Okay. Give me a second, it's almost done loading. Who's this person? There's someone named Cyan. Like a super Saiyajin that's added me to a friend list on Steam. And I have no idea how they got my friend list or my friend name. Considering how complicated it is. The most complicated. Alright, let me go grab the files. Okay. Cursed, Fufu, Pajama, Room Review, Sheepo. I think this is it. Okay. But how are you guys doing tonight? While I'm loading up files, how are you guys doing? You guys having a good night? You guys enjoying? Here we go. There you go. Look at you guys, right? Look at the Rammies and the Sheepies. I was working on your guys' designs trying to figure something out. No, you're not having a good night? Aw. But the Sheepies are 10 out of 10. Look at them. Aren't they look very cute? Look at the way she's looking at you guys. Teehee. That's not even me. I don't know about that, guys. This is just supposed to be the Rammies. are so different from the one we saw last time. Yeah, the thing was I was trying to like work on the cuteness. I wanted to enhance the cuteness while still like keeping the mood of the Rammies. Like I won't lie, last time I made it, you are pretty in real life, Mochi. You have to believe in yourself. But the thing was, when I made the Rammies, I made them really quick, right? Compared to the Sheepies. The Sheepies had all my attention. But now that the Sheepies are done, I'm like focusing on the Rammies to figure out how to enhance them. How to make the Rammies just as cute as the Sheepies. I want to make them look very tsundere looking. You know? We want to make them soon, right? But yeah. That was when I was away out of town. Cute on the evil, or cute on the outside, evil on the inside. I could feel that. She has those eyes of like hee gonna tease you, right? Our spare parts for the Rammies. No, that's the sad thing, chat. Right here, my plan is I always like the idea, like you know from 100 Girlfriends, between the thick girl and the not thick girl, the main two, like the pink girl and the yellow girl. I wanted that dynamic, right? Let me see if I can find it. 100 Girlfriends. Right? You guys know what I'm talking about, right? The least parasocial chatter. Right? I like this idea of the flat, right? Flat slim girl with the thick girl, right? And that's like a very common thing, right? Like if you look at I guess you could say Nisekoi Onodera was much more thicker in a way. Well, technically it's supposed to be thicker. The two best girls. Then Chitoge. I'm trying to think of other ones, right? But you know what I mean, right? You know what I mean, right? So I'm gonna try to go for that dynamic, right? That's my general play. So you guys are gonna be flat as a board. Flat as Cecilia Immergreen. Right? Alright, we lost track. You know what? I kind of want to make merch of you guys like that. What if I ate a chocolate waffle with soy sauce? I don't know. That doesn't sound that good, actually. It's like chicken and waffles, but without the chicken or waffles. You know? But I want to just say, like, I want to make you guys into like keychains like that, both the Sheepy and the Rammies like that. I guess you saw an excuse to play Blue Archive. You're right. We got to make them flatter. It sounds worth. I like pineapple pizza. That's the thing. I like pineapple pizza as long as it has ham. Pineapple and ham is such a good combo. Like when I cook the ham dinner, I put pineapple slices on top of it, and it always makes it better. And then like it absorbed the glaze, and then like it got roasted, and it was like not super sweet, but not also super sour like a pineapple because it was cooked. It was so good, and you eat that on top of the ham, tasty. And when you put down a pizza, even tastier. The best part is like when you have a pineapple or when you have like the baked ham and then you take the ham and the pineapple and put it on top of like a cheese pizza. You guys don't know what it means to live. What the hell did you write besides expand my content? I don't know, actually. I have no excuse. I have to do Wolf. What's Wolf? Is that the boss fight? I'm just gonna say smiley face, okay? We're gonna expand our content. We're gonna redefine it, right? Volume final. Oh, I see. The final volume. Wait, the final volume is season 1 or the final volume forever? I think I did pretty good with this one, though. More community events. We had like a whole month dedicated to it, which is Giving Month. Giving Back November. And we've been doing a lot more regular community days, right? The only problem now is that we did so many community days. I don't even know what games to play together anymore. VR chat, I guess. I don't know. I guess we had to get to the point where we had to play games that we actually had to buy, which I feel kind of bad. So I don't want to force you guys to buy any game. But we're gonna have like another Minecraft server, so that's good, right? You know what? Would you say that I kinda made this because towards the end of the year I started practicing? VR chat is free. It definitely is free. That's the thing, and that's why I like playing VR chat with you guys because it's free. You know, you need to buy a VR headset. You don't need to buy a VR headset. You can actually play on your keyboard and mouse, right? Everything comes together, but the game's still getting new volumes. If it's not content, it's not content if we don't see it. I guess that's true. Okay, here I will appease you. All right. Let me go like into a loading screen and like pull up a forbidden drawing, right? That way you guys don't see it. Right? Right? I'm gonna pull up the forbidden drawing, the forbidden gummy worm. Right? No, actually, I just looked at it. This is actually really bad. The answer is no. Whoa, no, we're not showing this. Let me close it. All right, we're back. Ban percent 2026. All right, then it was a failure. No, you have to believe me, chat. You have to trust me. More social media? You know what's funny, actually? That's a fail because, like, towards the end of the year, I literally dropped social media outside of posting about announcements for stream. We gotta do better at that. More fart? I would say I actually had the same amount of fart as I did like towards 2024. So we did fail it, basically. Be more organized. I thought about it. No, I was definitely not organized. And focused and locked in? Would you say I did focus and locked in though, chat? I kind of did, didn't I? Especially towards the end of the year. Between Inktuber and like Inktuber, the Hollow October, then I had the 4 big projects, then there was Giving Back November, then I would say I kind of locked in, as well as like locked in when I was moving at the same time. That's just your annual torture. No, the thing is though, like it was back to back, you know? Like I would agree if I didn't get as many commissions as I did in November. November I got like what, 100 commissions in that month alone, I think. I don't know, maybe that's an exaggeration, but I was like constantly at 25. No matter how many I finished each night, I kept getting more and more commissions. And it didn't help that I had to work on the manga project. I had to work on like a big project for someone that I'm still working on now. I had to work on an animation, and I had to work on the something else. You mean 50? Probably 50. I don't know. They were pretty big stuff, right? So I kind of locked in, you know? I locked in really hard towards that last month. I had like so many drawing streams because of that. Things are starting to cool down now, which is funny because like I still am sitting at like 23 commissions, but I'm like ticking away at them to the point where it's like not so bad, you know? In fact, I'll probably go finish 2 more tonight, so I'm getting close to like 20. Can't they believe they hired you for the One Punch season, man? Yeah. Isn't that the worst one, if I remember correctly? That was the one that's bad. Since 23 says Jared. No, I would say went down a couple times. But yeah, I've been sitting in a high amount. The thing is too, like a lot of them are just small orders. Like some of them are YCHs, some of them are just one thumbnail, right? So essentially some of them are big, some of them are small, but I had like a lot of big commissions towards the end of 2020, 2025. And I have one more big one that I have to finish towards the middle of January. So, but it's not so bad. Not so bad, right? Because I already halfway finished that one. I have 3 assets of that one finished, and I have to finish 3 more assets. So, not bad. Not bad. I drew a sheepy design. Oh, sounds really cute. Sounds like a really cute design. Do you have any way to share it? Like, did you post it on Twitter or Instagram? But yeah. What was I gonna say? I kind of lost my train of thought. Oh yeah. So I would say if we were to mark how many goals we made, 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 out of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Wow, 40%. A 40% rate. Isn't that better than last year? Yeah, last year we only got 23%. Don't count not safe for work. I am counting it. In fact, yes. 50%. 5 out of 10. That's a solid D, guys. We did it. Passing grade in America. You posted on YouTube? Let me check. I want to see what it looks like. You said you posted on your profile. Don't mind if I share it on stream. Oh, it's not there though. But your art style is cute. I like it. It's very cute. 30%? No. It's not 30%. How much you get to rest? All right, take care. And I know what. Give me a second. Yeah, you're probably reading a lot. Weren't you doing like video requests or video essays on it too? What was it called? I forgot what the book was called. Man, my brain's a little bit jumbled up. It's like my first stream in a while. It feels like it's been forever since I last streamed. All right, let's go ahead. Like the thing is too, right? Alice says life advice. Shorts guy says moving one step at a time is the best you could do. Hmm? Do you mean like, are we talking about shorts, like a YouTube shorts? Never edit it? You got this. Let that be your New Year's resolution to at least do that. You got that, Plague. I believe in you. But yeah, one step at a time. Always one step at a time. You posted it? All right, let me take a look then. Let me go share your art because it looks cute. I like your art style. It's cute. It's cute! Let me go share it. In fact, everyone go check out Chiro as well. Or Mochi Cake? I don't know why your name is showing up twice. There you go. They did a super cute job. Cute! Kind of reminds me of like the Game Boy colors. Like you know how like the Game Boy colors, like, I don't know if you guys, okay, do you guys remember the, okay. I thought about saying this, but then I'm kind of like calling out my age. But do you guys remember the Game Boy camera on the Game Boy Color? Okay, maybe it's not the Game Boy Color. It was actually on the original Game Boy Pocket. Do you guys remember it? That's what the art style kind of reminds me of, and I like it. I made it in Wiggly Paint. I don't know what Wiggly Paint is, but it sounds really cute. Let me see. Game Boy camera. Most I can remember. Don't say that. I still have my Game Boy camera. That's scary to think about. Oh, that's super scary to think about. But let me show you guys what the Game Boy camera looks like. It looks like this, right? And because it's on a Game Boy, the Game Boy didn't only had like 2 tones, right? It's not like the most multi-tone. Oftentimes things will like come in like in 2 tones. Make your drawing more funny. Ah. Looks like a cat real life, yes. And you know what's the funny thing too? Like they made a printer where you can like print out your pictures, right? It's actually really cute. Back in my day, and I remember getting one of these and I loved it, right? Bro, no. Like the best thing about it was the fact, who's that bad? It's the Game Boy camera. This was like the smartphone for kids before we had smartphones. You know, because like the camera, like you could spin it around and you could take pictures of things, right? And then like you get a little printer and you could print out your picture on thermal paper. It's the cutest thing ever, and wow, we don't get things like that. And I remember like taking pictures of all sorts of stuff, and I remember like taking pictures of my drawings back then. Is this not the coolest thing? Now it's time. That's what your art style reminds me of, and I like it. It's just very nostalgic, right? It just takes everything and like pixelates and like black and whites it. We need, like, I miss when technology would be able to do stuff like that. Gonna be able to attack you with fan art. You don't have to. I appreciate it though, but it's very cute. But you don't have to. You should use your art for better things than me. But yeah, it's very nostalgic, and it's funny now because nowadays I don't even use my phone camera. So I used to use it all the time when I was younger, the Game Boy camera. It was like my digital camera before I had a digital camera. Too late. There we go. But yeah, thank you for the fan art. I'm gonna save that. That's very cute. Let me go save that. I like how tsundere the Rammies look. We only take pictures of phallic-shaped buildings. Okay, I did not do that when I was younger. I took actually good pictures, guys. You know, I took pictures of my drawings, right? I took pictures of... Okay, maybe not the best kind of person, was I? I thought about it. I was a kid. It's okay. Maybe not the... You know, don't worry about it. But our grade, we got a 50% chat. Then we're back on task. 50%, baby. We passed 2025. We made it through 2025 with a passing grade. So I would consider that a American passing grade. Canonically? No, don't say canonically. No, because we did do more community events and we did lock in. and I did NSFW towards the end of the year, right? It's just that I didn't do it publicly. Do you guys want me to just draw you guys in that outfit, the Fuamoko outfit? That outfit like triggered my brain, you know? You guys know what I'm talking about? You should try Wiggly Paint. I'll bookmark it and I'll take a look at it. It sounds fun. No, the swimsuit, no, the New Year's one. The Fuwawa one like triggered my brain in many ways, right? Right? Like it's the one where she had like this outfit and it was like this. Right? This triggered my brain so hard and I was like thinking really, really hard. It was really recent. Yeah. Let me see if I can find it. Right? Fuwawa New Year's. I don't know. I was like let me see. Let me see if I can find it. Okay, maybe it was a little exaggerated, but I think the 3D one was like I don't know if it was the live 2D or if it was a 3D version, but I saw it, right? But let me see. There has to be one. There has to be one because there was like one I saw that was like Alin Laphel. You have to believe me. Let me see. Give me a second. I'm looking for this. I don't know. My memory must have like my memory must have made it like much more lewd than it actually was. Let's see. Fuamoko. Fuamoko. And Mokoko was there too. Don't forget Mokoko was there. Oh, I think it was this picture. You need a Bible for this? I think it was this picture I saw. It was the thumbnail. That's probably why. I don't know, guys. I think I need popcorn for a stream. I don't know, guys. My brain was a little triggered with this stream's thumbnail. Let me see what people said about the thumbnail. But that art. Do you guys get what I mean? You guys understand me. It is official Fuamoko. Who did the art for that? I'm gonna follow them. It was very cute. I liked it. I can't find who did the thumbnail. I need to know. Falls on the ground, let me know. But yeah, that's what I saw, and it like kind of like made my brain kind of like, whoa. Like, you know that one meme, guys? That one meme where it has the girl in the derpy looking face, right? And then she's like thinking, wow. And then she says, wow, out loud. That's literally me. Let me see if I can find that. Let me see. 100% me. Whoa. Girl says whoa meme. Or was it wow? Was it wow or whoa? See, that's my ancient kind of memes. Not like your modern day 6-7 memes. Oh, here we go. Okay, maybe I remember it wrong. Wow. I remember this really, really wrong. I remember this super wrong. Yeah, that's exactly how I feel right now. After he says he prefer flat, I don't know. I guess they're both cute. I don't know. I like them both, but Fuwawa made me like think about that, and it was like, you know what? I should draw the sheepies like that. I don't know. Like looking at Fuwawa and her smile, she's very cute. Fuamoko. But yeah, that triggered my brain so hard. Where were we? Oh yeah, we got side tangent so much thanks to Fuwawas. You curvy and flat because I like be under the radar. You should be happy who you are. That's the thing, Mochi. I'm joking about this and all that stuff, but I think everybody should be happy and comfortable with their own body, no matter what kind of like person you are, you know? Fua were too big of a distraction. They were. Fua Moko. Alright, so let's go ahead and move on to 2026. You know, no one stalkers. That's a good point too. But I think you should be happy no matter what, you know? Because no matter what, and I'm gonna say this to everyone in chat right now, every single one of you is beautiful, right? Excuse sorry. Every single one of you is beautiful. All right, let's see. Let's go ahead and start typing our 2026. Ideally vomit. Wow. Based. Wow. 2026 New Year's resolutions. Yay! Yay! New Year's resolution 2026. Let's see. There we go. Big funny typeface. We need to get like big funny typeface in here. All right. All right. Let's set up our standard goals. YouTube. Right. And Twitch, of course. I would say a good reasonable goal for Twitch is 700 by the end of the year, right? We're at 653, right? So we just need 50 more. I think that's a good reasonable number. I'm not like shooting for the moon or anything because I know that like growth is not the fastest thing. As for YouTube, I don't know. Like YouTube is so unpredictable, but I don't know if I'm gonna like hit 2,100 very soon. So I would say maybe 2,250. That sounds like a good reasonable number, right? We're almost like to 2,100, right? I know we grew like what? From 2015, from 1,400, so somewhere before 1,400 all the way to 2,043. Yeah, that's a good amount of growth. Let me check my social blade. Don't we have a social blade? Or social, what's it called? What's that thing that people use for, is it social blade? Social blade, right? Social blade. Is that what they use? Yeah, there we go. This is the one I remember hearing people talk about. Want that 100%? I do want that 100%. Let me see. Let me see my social blade. Or is it social blade? Oh no, guys. Uh-oh. Guys. Oh no. I looked at my social blade. I'm at a C minus. Oh no. I'm disappointed. I'm barely passing. I'm the 4 millionth person. I'm 3,915. Wow. Based. Wow. What about Twitch? Is there a way for me to check my Twitch? You know what I always find interesting is like, despite me being small, it keeps like saying how like I'm like the top 1% of like Twitch stuff for some of the things. Well, I did better on Twitch, surprisingly. On Twitch, I'm actually a C+. Wow, I'm a C+ student. Oh no, chat. What's this? What is this? I'm looking at my social blades. I'm about to panic. I'm gonna have a heart attack. He who writes his expectation 2026 and holding himself from running back, get a girlfriend. You know what? Like, I always want to have a girlfriend, but I'm not like pining for one, you know? I think if it happens, it happens. That's what unban me. Or when you ban me. Oh, I just checked the projected followers based on my 1 follower missing. This is my projected followers on Twitch. That one singular person put me on a trajectory to failure. This is why when YouTubers and VTubers complain about like losing followers, this is exactly why the slippery slope is too slippery. Alan, it's over for me, guys. By 2030, I don't know, 2031, I am gonna be graduated, apparently. Apparently this is predicting my cancellation. Let's see what else. What other funny numbers? Let me look at YouTube. I want to see what YouTube says comparatively. What's my trajectory on YouTube? Yeah, that's interesting. That's kind of cute. There you go. Like YouTube is positive. Maybe I should stop streaming on Twitch. You know, maybe this is just a sign that I should become a YouTube streamer. You know, apparently my growth is only going up. Guys, Twitch stonks down, YouTube stonks up. Invest, invest, invest. This is not investment advice. Guys, look at this. I looked at my numbers, right? Wow, 2022? That's crazy. We're almost at 1 million views. Also, that's a lot of videos. You banning me as your soundfall. Is this what it's just like that one Heroes? I think it's called Heroes. Save the cheerleader, save the world. It's like that. Let me see. What else do we have here? Ooh, we got achievements. There's achievements on here. That's pretty cool. Your account must be created over 4 years ago. That's crazy. Let's see. But yeah, that's interesting. I think it's you don't meet requirement for tracking. Oh, thank you. Country rank, determination rank. That's interesting though. I mean, like looking at it, like looking at the chart, kind of impressive. I want to say, the year was kind of impressive. All right, I lost track. I got distracted, right? Again, but I think these are good simple numbers, right? These are very, very good simple numbers to start off with, and of course, every year I say it. Maybe this year for sure, right? Merch, right? Bump by 100. Let's go. We're gonna actually have some merch plans, right? So first off, I'm gonna say Sheepy and Rami keychain, right? Especially now that you have your cuter form. I already have a cute idea for a keychain, chat, right? I have two cute ideas. I have one idea where it's like the sheepy girl, like a chibi, and she's hugging the sheepy, right? Alin plushie. You know what's funny? I don't want merch of myself. You want to know why? Whenever I design merch, I think about like what merch would I ever want for myself, you know? And I don't really care for male merches. If you get what I mean. If I'm gonna buy a merch, it better be cute. Yeah, I agree with Sorty. What are you doing? I'm doing New Year's resolutions. So we're setting up our New Year's resolutions for the year, right? So if I'm gonna have a... And you know what? The new sheep girl design is just up my alley, you know? So I'm ready to make merch of the sheepy girl. I'm gonna milk her for all she's worth. Prepared to get milk, sheep girl. Look, Gaster. You wanna see your cute form? Aren't you cute? You're gonna what? Hey yo, Chuya, how you doing? Happy New Year! Everyone, check out Chuya. Chuya's amazing. I'm gonna go shout Chuya out. Stop being cringe. I'm not being cringe. We're doing New Year's resolutions, Chuya. Do you have any New Year's resolution? There you go. Alan, behave. Twitch is listening. Are they? I don't think. Oh, you're doing it, Phoenix, right? How are you enjoying it? Yes, you are. I'm not being cringe, guys. You agree, though, right? You wouldn't buy an Alin Laphel keychain or plushie, right? You would never buy an Alin Laphel, like, derp Alin Laphel plush or keychain. I would buy the sheepy design. This milky sheep girly. Okay, you guys are the ones that are making it dirty, you know? You guys are the one. I'm not cringe. In fact, I was literally saying it in the sense of utilizing the design to make fun things out of. She's gonna be in everything. She's gonna be our mascot, guys. She's gonna be on our magazines. She's gonna be on our calendars. She's the pinup girl for the calendars. And after you says you reach my level of SFW. All right. Okay. All right. So I got distracted. So we got that. Should we make like posters of them? I don't know. I don't know. The thing is like I said, I'm trying to think like what would I want? I think keychains and stickers would be cute. Yeah, stickers. I'm feeling it. Remember, like I said, I want to design merch that I would take personally. Let me look at my counter. Ooh, buttons. Buttons are gonna be cute. Whether you're on Team Rami or Team Sheepy. I love stickers. I love stickers too. The thing is too, I bought some sticker paper recently when they were on sale for Black Friday. So I'm gonna try to like practice my print game again. Once I finish up more commissions to a comfortable space, I'm gonna go back to my print shop, my homemade print shop, and start printing things again and start practicing. And I have okay, guys. So you know how I was like really trying to make the card thing? I came up with a little fun thing. Okay, so you know the card stuff. So I want to. How you doing? Hope you guys are doing fun. Yeah, YouTube is having fun, right? They're telling me to go to church. I'm safe, so don't worry. So I wanted to do something cute and fun with the cards, and I wanted to try to move away from the Pokemon card feel, right? And I was thinking about this heavily, right? I was trying to think about this heavily, right, on how to approach this. And I thought, like, what if you made like a short and simple game out of it, right? Very short, simple, and cute. And I want to make the rules so simple that a kid could do it, right? Because see, like, you guys remember the cards that I was designing last year, right? Let me see. Let me see if I can find it. Where are they? Here they are. There you go. Remember these cards that I was like practicing and designing last year, right? Like they have a very like similar feel to the Pokemon, and that's what I was aiming for during the time. Physical planning or merch planning, both. But I thought like, okay, I have a cute idea to make it into a very simple card game, right? Hopefully it sounds simple as I think it is. But I want to like make like cards and make them actually playable. But I also want to make it so like you guys aren't buying booster packs. I want it to be like self-contained packs, right? So I would say I will call them booster packs. I guess. I don't know. But the idea is that all the cards you need to play are in one pack, right? And if you get another pack, it acts as an expansion, you know? So it's not like random, like you don't have like gotcha luck or anything. And I want it to be like you play with a 10 card deck, right? You only play with 10 cards. I want to say 10 cards, maybe 20. 20 sounds like it'll be more like easier because I want it to be like something that you could just like pull out of your pocket and just do. And I know people are probably not going to play this, but I want it to be like a simple thing that you can even play against yourself, you know? Because just like me, I know you guys don't have friends. So I thought like, wouldn't it be fun if you could do this by yourself, right? And then I want to make it so like each set of booster, maybe each booster will be 5 cards. That way to make it simpler, right? And then it forces you to actually mix things up. Hey Fender, we're talking about like New Year's resolutions, right? So I do have friends to play Friendslop. No voice for now because I'm doing New Year's resolutions. You're just here now. You guys are, like I told you, I'm milking the sheep girl for all the content. She's here because you guys need a cute girl to see, right? I'm jingling the keys at you. Let me go jingle the keys. Wait, wrong one. Jingle jingle, cute girl, jingle jingle. Taped our mouth shut. Okay, I was tempted to put tape on your mouth, but then I thought like maybe that wouldn't be a good idea. But yeah, so here's my idea for the card game, right? Very, very simple. It's gonna have like it's gonna have a name, the name of the card. It's gonna have like the character art. There's always one in the bathroom with the sink. That's a pretty good one, actually. That's a pretty good one, Grim. I like that joke. Right? So there's gonna be like a cute art. And then it's gonna have like sorry, I have to draw my throat because I'm talking too much. It's gonna have like an attack power, like say 10, and it's gonna have an effect, or maybe no effect, right? And the whole idea is that you have a deck of cards like this. They all will have an attack power. And it's very, very simple. All you have to do is take the top card in your deck and flip it over, or flip 2 cards over, right? You flip 2 cards over. So they overlap like this, and that's why the effects are on the bottom. So that way, when you flip it over, you'll have the cards like cascaded on each other, right? I guess Fireball, sort of like that. Maybe Pot of Greed, or maybe I think I remember now. The attack number is on the top. The effects are on the bottom. I remember now. That way, basically, the attack power of your attack will be the top card, and the effect of your card will be on the bottom card, right? And then your opponent will do the same, and then whoever has the highest attack power just wins the clash. And you just have to win 3 clashes. That's all. Very, very simple, right? And then those 2 cards get tossed into the discard, right? Or no, how about this? Instead of the discard, to make it simpler, because I want this to be a game that you could just play like in the middle of the road, or okay, not the road. Like you could just like pull up and just like maybe at Anime Expo, when you see me, you just pull out the cards and we just like do a quick match, right? And then you just put it on the bottom of the deck. They go back to the bottom of the deck, like, and then like some of the effects can be like shuffle, or maybe draw 1 extra card, or swap. You lost me. Can you explain the whole thing? Okay, you draw 2 cards, right? The top card is going to be your attack number, and the bottom card is your effect number. Whoever wins the clash with the highest attack number gets a point. And then you put you both put the cards at the bottom of your deck, and then you do it again. What did you say? Okay, guys, I'll just explain this one more time. You draw 2 cards. The top card is your attack card, right? Your number card. And the bottom card is your effect card, right? That's the way all cards will have a top number and a bottom effect, right? Very, very, very simple. Very simple. And it just goes to the bottom. And it's not going to be very complicated. No meta. No like, oh, here's the best cards. Here's some tournaments. It's supposed to be just stupid casual. And it's supposed to be like, I want to collect the cards, but I want to use the cards for something sometimes, you know? So that way, like, and I want to make it so like the deck requirement, how about 10? That way you have 5 flips, you know? So 10 card deck, right? And then like I'll sell packs of either 10 or 5. I don't know. I'll think about it. Maybe it's like maybe decks, quotation mark. A deck would be like 10, and it'll come with like 1 theme character, right? So it's gonna be like all sheep girl, right? Or it's gonna be like all ram girl, right? And then like the expansion is gonna be like small additional characters for you know, stuff like that. Can we ban Sorry on YouTube at the very least? But yeah, I wanted to do something like that because I like the idea of the Pokemon cards, but I do want to like, I want to make cards that stand on their own and not because they look like Pokemon cards, you know? I want people to see them and be like, whoa, those are some VTuber cards. But I didn't want to like be like Oshi Push or Hololive OCG where you need a lot of cards. And I want this to be like very consumer friendly because I'm not a corporation. You know? The only thing I want to try to do is at least like have a small profit over cutting expenses, right? So as soon as I cover expenses, I want to just make a small profit off it, you know? Nothing too big, nothing too complicated, and they're going to be like homemade booster packs, which is going to be really cute. So that's my card game idea. Wow, that was a big tangent. But I was thinking about it. Like, I was thinking about it while I was pooping on the toilet one time, and I was like, oh man, I really wish I could make cards again. And I was like, yeah, that'd be a cute idea. And the thing is, like, too, like, going back on the card idea, right? Going back on the card idea, I want to, like, if I could, like, be friends with many VTubers, I want to use, like, VTubers. I want to, like, have VTubers as, like, some theming, right? As well as their mascots. So it's like, oh, like, and I wanted to be focused on VTuber moments. Like, imagine, like, Snivy, right? So it's going to be, like, Snivy's, like, Snivy has a card. This, like, the base Snivy card with a normal attack power and a normal effect. Then it has, like, I don't know, Snivy bread, right? Because Snivy likes bread so much, and Snivy Fire, where Snivy likes to burn things down, right? And then like Sarentera, we gotta have Saren with like Kingdom Hearts, right? She loves Kingdom Hearts, right? And then we got Saren with singing, Saren singing, right? And then Saren 3D shenanigans, you know? And I want them to be like VTuber themed. Someone green eye sharp girl. Yeah. I also want you guys to be able to do that too, because like since they're going to be in attack mode, I want you guys to shout out your attacks. Like, I play green eye sharp eye girl, sharp green girl in attack mode. I play Snivy eating bread for the Fenner VTuber card. I did want to do a chat members too. That's the thing. Like, I want to use the chat tube or chatters personas that I made of you guys, either the idols or things like that, as like some of the card stuff, you know? The only problem though, okay, the biggest problem with my plan is the fact that like monetizing, because I wonder if I'll get in trouble with like monetizing it. Zero attack power. I do have cards like that actually. Like I thought like, I was thinking of like some clever fun effects, right? So it's like maybe it's a card with 0 attack power, but it has a powerful effect where it's swap attack power with your opponent, you know? So that means if you draw as an attack card, it'll be very detrimental. But if you draw it as a effect card, you might be able to win the clash. Something simple like that. Bread, TF2 moment. Yeah, bread wins the duel. But yeah. I was thinking about that. That way I could like move away from the Pokemon cards, because I do like Pokemon cards and I like the way they look, and I think they're so iconic that if I made them as Pokemon cards, people would kind of enjoy the way they look. But I wanted to try to do something unique, you know? Something that only I could come up with. And I don't think I've seen a card game like this, right? Hydrate? Okay. And I was just thinking about it too, because you know what's so funny? Like part of my idea that came from it was because I was like flipping my Pokemon cards around. Like I was just like shuffling through my cards and just flipping around. I was like, oh, wouldn't this be fun as a simple card game? Then I remember in the Pokemon card rule, they also had like a booster pack kind of clash, where when you open a booster pack, you shuffle your cards and you draw monsters. Whoever has the highest attack power wins. And I thought that would make a pretty good like simple 10 card deck like play. Alin deck 2 OP. You're right. I gotta keep the most powerful cards to myself. It's just like a Yu-Gi-Oh. All right. So that's my idea. I know I went on a super side tangent for it. Why do we have a no cursing regime when you basically no curse? Fuck. You're right. Just so I can like, that's the irony in it. It's the haha hee hee funny irony, you know? Okay, so we got card game. Okay. So card game. All right, I think that's a pretty good amount of work. That's like the general idea of it, you know? And the thing is too, I want to make it simple that you can like also play it on Tabletop Simulator. That way we could just make a simple like card game for it. Banish itself. I'm gonna make Swordy's deck the weakest deck in all of the card game. When do you actually curse a lot? I actually curse a lot during horror month October, because I get so scared that I don't what's it called? I don't know what I'm doing. Also, I just realized we spent 1 hour without the music. The music's been online the whole time and you guys haven't heard it at all. The meme deck? Yeah. We're gonna make it so like Swordy's cards are all about just getting banned. It's like, oh, if your attack power is higher than opponents, you lose the clash. Super scary jump scare, yeah. Scary. Cursed a lot in the back rooms. I cursed a lot in all the scary games I was playing. No, man. You know what's sad? We're getting close to October again. We're already like 10 more months away. Oh no. I knew about it. You talked about the song being very Alin-like, but the beginning never started it. Why did you guys say anything? You guys should have said something, you bakas. Alright, let's go ahead and like keep at it. So, I want to say my next New Year's resolution, right? You gotta go. Alright, take care, Gaster. Have a good night. Next New Year's resolution, and I'm gonna say, because it's like every year is a tradition at this point, NSFW content. And this one is more likely than you think, right? One illustration. You know what? I kind of want to do that. Maybe like a sketch a day, you know? I was thinking about something like that where I could do a sketch a day. And a sketch a day is very easy because I can pound out a sketch in 20 minutes, right? Maybe What if we kept like? What if we mix this up? Is that what you're ready to do? I mean, technically, I do like a drawing a day at this point. I like, you know what's funny? I was gonna say I should do a drawing a day, but then again, I literally do a drawing a day. At this point, I do like 3 drawings a day. Something about 1 hour, 2 hour practice. I was thinking like of something that I could post. But yeah, I did practice some more yesterday, right? Should I tease you? I really want to tease you guys, but I wonder if I'm going too far with my teasing. Like I'm wondering, like maybe I could show something. Let me see. I don't know. I like teasing. I'm an S. I like teasing you guys. I don't know. Should I like tease some like the NSFW content? I don't know. Nah. I'm still proven otherwise. I'll just imagine it's an Offtask character. No. Should I say it? I don't know. Alright. Do we like also like make one sketch to post? One sketch on Twitter a day? Maybe with sketch suggestions? Like wouldn't it be fun if we did a sketch a day and then like every day somebody suggests something and then I choose one of the things from the chat or from the comments to sketch, right? And then we try to do that until the whole year. Start drawing the Offtask girls again. I want to draw the Offtask girls again. I'm trying to think like how could I implement them into the stream without them being like so out of place, you know? I'll think about that. That's the hard part. I wonder if there's a way like I could do that. But yeah. So we'll think about that. I'm thinking about that one. The one sketch a day sounds like a fun challenge, right? They are your creators. You're right. What if we were never real? Remember the... Wasn't there... I was listening to a video, guys, right? And it was about... Oh my gosh, I just remembered too the other thing I want to talk about. It was a video about like Minecraft, I think. And then like they were talking about their lore and their forever world. But then like they started going on a tangent and talking about how like they like to imagine that there's an imaginary world or a world out there where all their ideas are real and it's like an alternative world. And I was thinking like, you know, it kind of reminds me of like Chris Chan's like way of thinking where it's like the what do you call it, the Chris verse, the CWC verse? I don't know what it's called, right? Where he talked about like all our fiction created stuff are real there. What if that was the case and that was the real world? Aine and Remy are real and I'm actually the comic. Oh yeah, but speaking of which though, the reason that reminded me of something is like it reminded me of the YouTube, because we talk about YouTube, maybe remember? Like, you guys know the game Hytale? Is it just me, okay? And I know like I didn't want to post this anywhere because I feel like I'm gonna get attacked for this opinion. But is it just me, or is the Hytale community very evangelical? They're very cult-like. It's not just me, right? I think the game looks pretty neat. I don't like the character design though. The character designs are pretty ugly, right? And that's part of the reason I wanted to learn Blockbench, to see if I could cutify them. But yeah, Hytale fans are a little crazy. They're very happy. They're a little too happy because like I'm actually starting to get tired of like, I don't, it's like he's showing up on my feed, but it's the same thing as usual. Like Hytale is changing this, changing that. Hytale, it's like weird because like you would think it's like the second coming of Jesus or something. Like they're super happy, but the thing is too, like they're also very defensive. And I was like looking at some comments about like people like saying they're gripe with Hytale, and people jumped them hard. And like it's a little crazy, guys. I don't know. They went for 4 years without like communications at all. I guess that's true. I don't know, but I feel like I get the hype and everything behind it, and I'm not like the super excited about it. I'll give it a try and see what it's like, right? But like you slight what like anything about Hytale and people are ready to jump you. It's crazy. And some of the things they're saying is kind of like crazy. I think I was listening to a video about Hytale that said like Hytale does hunger best, and it was literally just like food and Hytale just gives buffs right now. And then they said like there's potential in the future. And I'm like, wait a second, how does it do it best if it does what like other people already done and hasn't really like done anything else? Like, I don't know. It's not just me, right? Am I not like, am I going crazy or something? Like it feels like, I don't know, it feels like I'm like the same person in the crazy area. And I saw like another video that was just talking about Hytale stuff, and then like they were talking about like, oh, the generation is amazing. And I saw it, it looks good, but like it just looks good. It doesn't look like the genre redefining thing that everyone's saying it to be, and how it's gonna change people's lives and the gaming space forever. Like before treating this game like, I don't know, like I said, the second coming of Jesus, it feels like this game is supposed to shake up the game industry. But then every time I look at the gameplay footage and the way the game looks, right, it's like, you know, it looks fun. It looks like something I would enjoy. You'll see that a lot. I feel like I've seen it more than any other game so far. Like the last time I seen this with is like Cyberpunk. The last time I saw this with is Cube World, Earth 2.0. Me with Deltarune? Yeah, Deltarune 2. Same with Deltarune. Like I like Deltarune, but it's not as great as what Deltarune like fans make it seem to be, right? It's not the life-changing experience that like that I was like supposed to experience apparently. And it just made me realize it, like, yeah, I'm very disconnected from the fans. I'll probably enjoy Hytale, right? Maybe not as much as Minecraft, but I'll probably have fun with it. But I don't think it's going to be as life-changing as people make it seem to be, and they're kind of setting themselves up for failure in a way. Like, I don't know, when you sell this game as a miracle game to everybody and it doesn't turn out to be the miracle game that people want, you're kind of gonna like step on people's toes. You know? And I know like people keep saying like, oh, we know that the game's going to be bad on launch, but that's not what people are saying. So it's gonna be interesting. Next week is gonna be interesting, and I could already tell. Okay, here's my prediction, right? My prediction, Hytale is gonna be a very fun game, very bugged, right? People are gonna enjoy it. The people who like the Hytale community are gonna sing praise. They're gonna say it's the second coming of Jesus. People who didn't play it are gonna say it's the worst thing ever and say Minecraft is better, right? And then it's gonna be this big feud over it, and then people are gonna just like completely like overlook each other's opinions just because they either like Hytale or hate Hytale. And that's literally every like big game release. I think that, okay, the biggest thing that bothered me the most was I saw a tweet where people were comparing the alpha of Minecraft to the alpha of Hytale, which, shrug shoulder, that is not even comparable. Like they're comparing, like saying, why did like this is only the alpha of Hytale and it looks so much better than the alpha of Minecraft? And I was like, question mark, question mark, question mark. I don't know, time dilation, perspective, difference in technology. I don't know. It's not just me, guys, but these, I don't know. And that's why I really wanted to say it somewhere, but I don't want to get canceled by the Hytale community, you know? Like, I really don't want to get canceled by the Hytale community. They seem scary. Please don't tell them I said this. And I keep seeing posts, people comparing like Minecraft to Hytale, and I'm like, they're two different games. you can enjoy both without having to like compete them. And then like they're comparing it now to Terrarian's like core keeper. Like I don't know. Like they're literally I don't know. Created concept and Hytale's adopting what created before that. So of course it'll be more full. Exactly. And that's why I find it so stupid. And then, like people are comparing like the things said by both developers, Jeb and like Simon. But like, you know, I'm not like I don't want to defend corporations, but Jeb is held on a leash by Microsoft. He can only say so much compared to Simon, who is his own leash, so he can say whatever he wants. Like, and then people are just like overlooking everything. And he actually did say that. Did he say that? I didn't see that. I only seen like the surface level. But yeah, it's crazy. Like, it's not like, here's the thing. Simon's pretty mellow, right? He's pretty level-headed, and I don't think he sees himself to be the messiah that everyone says himself to be, right? He has a level-headed on himself, but everybody else in the community, the fan base, kind of not. Like, I see Simon like kind of like doing his own thing. He's a bit brash, right? And I think that attitude does come with like experience, right? So he could be as brash as he wants because he has like the backing for it. But the people who are saying like, yes, Hytale will be this, I don't think they have the foreground to say that. And then like mock every other thing in the world. But yeah, that's my ramble. And it's been bothering me really, really badly as of late because my YouTube feed has been full of the same video title over and over and over by different channels, right? Like Hytale is gonna change the sphere. Hytale generation is the best thing ever. It's no other game does what Hytale did. I don't know. I guess that's like my biggest gripe. I guess part of the reason I hate all this like push by the community is I hate it when things are shoved down my throat, right? I hate it when it's shoved down my throat. How do you get so many things about Hytale? It's probably because like I clicked the Hytale video, I listened to it, then I let autoplay take over. And then like autoplay takes over, leads to another Hytale video because I watched the first one, and then it leads to another one, and then like now my feed is full of it. So yeah. That's not my fault though. I should have like stopped the autoplay, you know? That's my fault for letting it keep going uncontrolled. But yeah, that's my TED talk. Don't tell it to the Hytale community. They're gonna jump me. They're gonna jump me in the comment section. I'm gonna be like Vegeta in the what's it called? In that one meme where Vegeta's on the ground and he's on his phone and he's like dying and he's like, they jumped my ass. Hydrate? Thank you. I've been talking so much. I've been yapping so much. Luckily I got water this time. I forgot my water bottle in my parents' place. So I don't have my giant water bottle. So my big sippy cup. I gotta buy a new sippy cup. Page, sorry, jumped my ass. But yeah, let's get back on tangent. Right now my feed is, oh yeah, I heard the Ida new song. Very, very cute. World domination. And you know what? I saw Cecilia Evergreen comment on it. She was like, not bad, my rival. I love that stupid like dynamic they have going where she's like the respectable rival. Big sippy cup, yeah. What is a water bottle but a big sippy cup for adults, you know? Alright, so we got our not safe for work sketch a day. We got our one sketch a day potential idea. I'm thinking about it. Okay, if I was to do one sketch a day and you guys can leave comments and I randomly choose a comment to draw, do you guys think that would be fun for every single day? And every day could be a different drawing? The thing is, like, I'm worried that I won't be able to get like any people commenting on it, or I have the same person comment on it and it's like literally just me drawing for them the whole time. So that's my biggest concern with it. Maybe if I was bigger, I would be like more like accepting the idea. That would be like a fun idea, but you never get big without doing something stupid. And boy, does this sound stupid, you know? That's exactly how I feel. All right, but that's that. We'll see. I'll weigh on that. should you limit it to non-OCs? I think the thing is I don't mind doing OCs, but I do know if I did do OCs, 90% of it would be people posting their OCs, you know? So I'm not too sure. There's the Stanley Cup. I heard about the Stanley Cup. Do people still buy the Stanley Cup? Is it still like trending? Don't like metal or whatever it is? Yeah, I don't like a metal cup too. Like I had one before and you know, okay, this is like something that bothers me the most. It's when you put something metal down onto a table and you could hear the metal scraping on the wood. The worst sound ever. Be free to get free art. Nick always voice it on the next one. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking, right? So I'll have to see. I was AFK since I finished. Oh! Isn't that too much? Well, I already do 3 drawings a day for commissions, so. And a sketch a day, or a sketch only takes you around like 20 minutes. You don't like? Yeah, that's why I don't like getting metal things, right? I had I have this metal hard drive. Let me see if I can find it. Okay, I might have left it at my parents' place, but I had this cheap metal hard drive, right? I absolutely hate plugging it in because every time I put it down, the sound of the sharp metal scraping on whatever it's lying on, the worst. Oh my gosh. Yeah. But yeah, let's keep going. So we'll see. I do want to like be more active on Twitter, right? So I want to say more active on social media, maybe like even more social media. Let's say spread to other socials, right? Because if there's anything I learned from Twitter for the first few days of 2026, it's very easy to light on fire and burn, you know? And I think I need to start using Blue Sky and Instagram and all that stuff, as much as I don't want to. I don't like the sound of metal. Yeah. Like, I thought like having a metal casing would be a good idea, but no. The thing is, like, it has to be a specific kind of metal, like a smooth out metal or laminated metal. But if you just have metal, yeah, that's bad. And then I think on top of that, we should have like one post, at least one post a day. The thing is though, like, does anyone here use social media? Julia, you're a VTuber. What do you post on Twitter or anything like that? I'm not very good at posting on Twitter. I'm a boomer. I'm a 3,000-year-old boomer. I don't know what to post. Even Randon, I agree with Randon. There's no point in posting. Randon never posts on Twitter. He's like, I don't understand your young folk things, and I feel him. He may be 40, but I feel him. I'm not 40, guys. I'm forever 17. Teehee. Hypersensitive about textures. Stanley Cup. Oh, I think like metal feels nice when it's smooth, but it's just like how it interacts. I don't know any people doing stuff on Twitter all day unless they're drama queens. I should at least like make a post a day. That way, it's one of those things that, you know, I keep up with the algorithm and all that stuff and stay consistent, all that stuff, you know? And then I think the thing is, like, here's my other reason for it. Because I think with all the posts of my streams and art, I look like a robot. And I don't want people to think that I'm a robot, you know? If I'm just posting art and stream announcements, that's very, very mechanical. And I think I need to start doing things more warmer, down to earth, sillier, stupider, you know? And I think that's very important for brand identity, right? Like, okay, this is coming from my marketing experience for my marketing classes, right? And they talked about how goodwill is not just the idea of doing good things, but also making yourself relatable to the consumer, right? And that's why I have to remember here, because like right now my brand is like, I'm a mechanical artist that just pumps out art and stream like crazy, right? But I need to like make people know, like, you know, I'm silly, I'm cute, I'm funny, hee hee, haha. Most people are posting a pre-debut VTubers. I guess that's true. I suck at social media. I used to rant my heart like a diary. I stopped now. I want to be more positive. That's good. I like that, Chuya. I think that's a very good thing. I think the thing is, like, the more negative you write, the more you pay attention to the negative things. So the opposite could be in the case, you know? The more positive things you write, the more times you pay attention to the positive things. Your marketing studies are outdated. Now it's AI. Say that. At Grok, put Sortie in a bikini. What is going on with Pixel over there? What is going on with Pixel over there? Wait, what do you mean Pixel over there? Huh? Okay, but we'll see. I guess it's one of those things we have to think about, study, learn. I gotta see what other VTubers do. Oh, convince Pixel? Oh yeah, oh yeah. Yeah. We convinced Pixel. We did that. That's another New Year's resolution achieved. Pixel's got a VGen. Pixel took their VGen code. Now they're officially a VGener. We did it, baby. Oh, that reminds me too. Okay, another thing. Okay, I'm gonna say expand content, but this time I'm gonna define it, right? And I'm gonna say videos. Make videos. Because actually, funny enough, right? Working with my person who worked for the 2025 video, I really like their stuff. And they do stuff for Fufu. And their rates are pretty good. I had to just talk to them about like some ideas I have and see how much they would charge for it. But I'm considering maybe hiring them at least once a month to kind of make a video every month, you know? Yeah. Pixel opened commissions a while ago, right? Pixel's an amazing artist though. You guys should commission Pixel. But yeah, so I'm considering like touching ground, touching toes, touching, I don't know, what do you say when you want to like get on the same ground as somebody else? Confirm cute chibi. Did you get a commission from Pixel? Pixel definitely made some really cute chibis of my character, of me, hehe. But yeah, I want to touch grounds with the editor. Touching toes. I don't know what's the term. Or you got, oh, that's a good idea. Like that's a good suggestion too. Like if you're trying to get commissions, always try to do free samples first, so you go have a showcase of your stuff and people to spread the word, you know. So there's that. Okay, so make videos, and like when it comes to videos, it goes back to that idea. I want to make things that I would personally enjoy myself, you know, like just like the merch. I want to make merch that I would get myself. The videos are the same way. I want to make videos that I would watch. Right? Body pillow. All right, guys. What if we drew a lewd body pillow to sheepies right now? Right? In fact, do I still have my art book? Where's that art book? The one that I had with the lewd poses? It's somewhere here. Give me a second. Let me see if we could like doodle a pose really quick while I think about what kind of videos I want to make. Where is that art book? If I don't have it here, I think I bought it on Pixiv Booth. So if I log into Pixiv Booth, I could just re-download it again. Let me see. A stinky? No. Like I said, I would never buy something like that. So I don't want it, chat. I know you guys want it, and I probably would do it just for you guys. But me personally, I would not. I'm sorry, guys. I just don't like. I don't like buying content of males. It's not because I hate men or anything. Because I am a man. Let me see. Oops. I pressed the wrong button. I'll buy it, put it on your bed. No, it's like the boogeyman then. I don't know my information. Let me see. Come on, verification code, really? Do they always have to give a verification code when you log into your account after like 10 years of not using it? Like, why? Okay. My verification code, let me say it out loud, that way you guys can use it. 9. Okay. I just want to see if I can get this book. Okay. Because I think I have this book. Oh, they have a new book for 2,000. 2,000 yen? It's pretty cute. Here, let me show you guys. Their new book looks like this. I might get this, actually. I think I need to like make that New Year's resolution too. Buying more the way this one's looking at me. Buying more source materials. That way I have some more collections. Some of these pose books that they have. I'm just gonna take the top half, right? There you go. Should I buy this pose book, guys? This one right here specifically? Let me see. Oh yeah, I do still have it in downloads. Okay, yeah. Oh, I'm so glad that they keep the downloads costs, or the downloads when you buy it. Yeah, I really like this artist's stuff. It's cute. Let me see. Let me download this book again. There you go. Yeah, this book had like some pretty etchy sketchy wantachi poses. You know what? What if we use this for our one sketch a day? You know? What if we did this? Let me see if I could like show it. Make sure there's no compromising information. Ask AI. Okay, nothing compromising. Wow. Man, I hate acrobatics so much. There you go. Like, what if we use this for our one sketch a day? Like, practicing drawing poses, right? They have really cute poses in this book. There's a reason, like, I bought this book, and it's 10 out of 10, super cute, right? And maybe I could do, like, a pose a day. A pose a day from this book? 10 out of 10 book, chat. OC 36, 365 days. That could be a way I could do it. That's like one way to think about it. But if you guys want to get this book, right? Amazing book. I would highly recommend this person. Like for any of the artists in my, like, I cannot endorse this person's like works enough. Here you go. I'm gonna like promote them. How's it going? Hey there, how you doing, Jasmine? But if you guys are artists, check out this person. Gonna get banned from showing that book? I'm not gonna get banned, I think. Check out their book. It's an amazing art book, right? So if you guys are artists yourself, they have really good pose collection books. And you know what too? Like even if you're not an artist, it's good for non-artists because then like if you have a artist that you like and you want them to draw you something but you don't know how to pose, you can look in the book and then like say, third one is juicy. You can say, can I get a drawing of my character in this pose, you know? That's something specifically you could do for somebody, right? If you like say like, hey, I want this art in this pose, they would be happy to do something like that. Or a pose like this. Only thing though is like my biggest thing is like don't trace. Don't ever trace, right? Like most of the time when I draw those poses, I don't just like use the poses exactly. I have to like study the pose and see, right? I look at the pose, I study like how the formation looks. But yeah. Good books though. 10 out of 10 books. I would definitely, I think I gotta buy their other 2 books because I think chat would like it if chat, would you like it if I bought the other 2 books and used it for another stream? Because we did it for one stream. Remember that one stream where you guys were able to get a drawing from one of these books and you guys got a random page number and like a random pose? Do you guys remember that stream? That was a fun stream. Some people got some raunchier things than others. We should do it again with like the second and third book. And it's a doggy straw you did for me. Yeah, that was pretty fun. We should do that again. I feel like, what's it called? That was a, wow. I'm looking at these poses. In fact, I will also get the adult book, right? I will also get the adult book. Dirty, slightly erotic illustrations of my original character. Oh wait, that's not even a book. That's just poses. Art collection. Ah. Let me see. I wonder if there's any more art books. The thing is too, okay, I know this sounds mean, but I don't really like buy American anime art books. Like, you know, the most famous one by Chris Hart. Not because like they're bad or anything, but I feel like they don't understand the core concept of moe anime. That's why usually when I buy, like when I'm looking for an anime art book or reference book, I always go for like a Japanese one. Not quite the same style. Yeah, I don't think it's the same with proportions too. Like the poses in those books never really work out well, right? Meanwhile, you have like some really good like source material from other books. I think it's because like a lot of Japanese artists understand like what the core concept of it is. I don't know. I think it's partly to do to like the proportions too. There's a lot of good materials though on Booth. I should really like browse through this one day. Because I would like to get more pose collections. And like I said too, when it comes to pose collections, they're really handy for when I don't have an idea for a pose. Like look at this. These are some really good poses. Right? These are some super cute poses. That's some cute poses. I'm gonna add that to my New Year's resolution. Right? And then you know what? What the best part about it is? Since I'm an artist, it's count as art expenses. Buy more pose collections. Okay? Do cute poses. You know what's funny too? I was actually considering like just setting up a camera and just like taking pictures of myself posing for some other reference shots because I never realized how stupidly animated I am. Like I spin like things around and I like swing my hand and then I do like that anime smirk thing. I'm crazy weeb cringe, guys. Hey Ziphius, how you doing? You returned? Welcome back. We're talking about New Year's resolutions. Okay, let's keep going. So buy more, let's see. Also, I went on a super side tangent because like, I don't know how make more videos that I would make myself. The thing is like, I guess the videos I watch myself are mostly like video journeys. Oh, game retrospectives. I think that's what they're called. I really enjoy listening to those people who like play through a game and just like play through it through their experience. I got a list on my community tab. What does that mean? I like those kind of videos, right? And then I like doing like I would say like I enjoy seeing like some meme videos. I guess? I don't know. That one's a little bit more up in the air. I don't know. I like highlight videos though, like of my Oshi. Like I think these are two videos I probably watch the most. Imagine doing cute poses, and could be sortie. Quick sortie. I need a new webcam since the old one's working. Ah, that's a pretty good resolution. Let's see, what else do we need? So, be more organized. Let's see. Oh yeah, I do want to do song videos too. And you know what's funny too? Me and Saren are actually talking about like maybe our first song together, our duet. So there's a possibility for that. Let's see. Singing. I know I'm not the best singer, but I just want to have fun with it. The most are gain more subscribers and I will. Get more social, do more art, and stream longer. Ah, and also increase watch hours. Those are good resolutions. I have those too. Mine is just simply get 22,000, 2,200. I'm an awful singer. I am an awful singer too, but I think that's the thing. Nobody becomes a good singer or artist just by not trying, you know? So I'm gonna keep practicing, and even if I get good at only just one song, I'm fine with that. Do more storytime videos. You know what too? Okay, I was thinking about this because I do a lot of stupid storytime and like storytelling. Like, remember that time I told you guys about like the girl that left me a message on my desk? I like that story and I thought like that would make a fun like stupid short video, right? And then there was like that time where I told you guys about like the girl in front of the office who basically kept on flirting with me. Like I was thinking like I should make like individual videos about that, but then like I was wondering like how to make that entertaining to tell, and I was thinking like maybe like animated story time. The strip club. Oh yeah, the one with the strip club where my friends dragged me to the strip club or tried to drag me. They never did. Don't worry, guys. When we go to a VTuber meetup, right? When I go to a VTuber meetup and I tell them I haven't been to a strip club, they'll drag me to one. I don't know. Something about people try to like take away my innocence. Review them. Ooh, that sounds pretty cool. That sounds really cute. Self-drawn thumbnail. I like that. That sounds fun. I hope it goes well for you. Alright, let's see. What else do we want? You know what? We did do that 3D debut, but it was actually in March. Can you believe the 3D debut is only just 1 year old? Oh, I know. I know what I want to do for another one. Okay. Because I remember that person that peed with their VTuber or their 3D setup on? I'm gonna buy that. I'm gonna buy the pee suit, right? I'm gonna improve 3D, right? So I'm gonna get new tracking and a new 1-to-1 model. You're right. Buy. I gotta remember, buy the pea suit. Thank you. I did. I have posted. Oh, nice. Has 8 views. That's good. Always gotta start somewhere. You're doing great. When I first started posting videos, I got like literally 0 views. So the fact that you got 8 is a good start. Okay. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. There was something else I wanted to add to this list. Let me think. Improve 3D. Let's see. If I get big enough of a streamer, I might make a VTuber. Yeah! Nice! That sounds really cool. I would say start as a PNG tuber though. That way you get an experience to like what it feels like to like, you know, animate. Become animated. Become anime. Okay? So we got improved 3D. There was something else I wanted to say I want to do. But I forgot what I said I was going to do. Let me see. Merch, cover song, marathon. We never did do a marathon stream. We should do a marathon stream. Let's write that down. At least one marathon. I can ramble without wearing the Plague Doctor mask. I always like that Plague Doctor mask look. What's something I was gonna write? Oh! I remember. Relearn 3D modeling. Right? Low poly Mega Man Legends like. So I really want to learn 3D modeling again, right? This week's stream, yeah! I'm telling you, I want to get like a head start on my New Year's resolution, so that's why I scheduled it early. That way I don't forget. I took my wife into divorce. For legal reasons, it's a joke. What legal reason is there for that? I'm not gonna sue you. But yeah, I want to learn 3D modeling. I'm gonna start with Blockbench because I know Blockbench is used by both Minecraft and Hypixel or Hytale. And if I could like learn how to import my models, I kind of want to. Okay, I know this sounds mean, but I really want to improve or at least make it to my taste the Hytale character models, right? And let me point out some of the things that bother me about the Hytale characters, right? Like, I do not like the way Hytale characters look. Let me see if I can find a picture. They're stupid, ugly. I think there's a reason why to it, and it's because of like the uncanny valley, right? Like if we look, let's study it, right? I think that eye design is has a lot to be left desire for because it's very detailed, but not detailed, if that makes sense, right? Because you can see like this aspect here and this aspect here has like I forgot what the term is, but it's basically like soft shading, right? It basically has soft shading. So they're trying to go for a more detailed look. You can see the bottom lip, right? But they're going for so much detail, but then they're not. Because there's no nose. And like, it's a blockhead. Like, I don't know. Like, the thing is, I think they would do well to simplify it, right? Because I think about like pixel art, right? Because if you do pixel art, and you have something small, like say Chrono Trigger, you don't try to get like a very detailed face. And I know this is like what? Isn't this 64 by 64? You make shortcuts, right? You make your shortcuts. Ignore the left. I hate it when they do the blending of the sprites this way, right? You don't see what the mouth looks like. The eyes are literally like 2 pixels each, right? When you have something so supposed to be simpler, something that's supposed to be like not so simple, or something supposed to be simple, you don't add that much detail to it. And I think that's the problem I have here with this kind of Uncanny Valley, because it's not detailed enough to look good, but it's not simple enough to look charming, you know? And I think that's my biggest gripe for it. And if I had to say like the best fix for it, it's probably to pixelize it more, right? These sprites were meant to be seen on our CRT TV. That's true, but if we look at like say, let me see. Bloods, no, not, what was it called? There's another game lately that did sprites. Well, I think the one I could think of is Mega Man Legends. Mega Man Legends has my favorite, right? My absolute favorite 3D, low poly 3D model design, right? It's like incredibly charming and nice. And the thing is too, a lot of the thing with the 3D models here are like baked. Like all the shading is baked. It's not like engine based. And that was their way to get around like having to shade and everything, right? I was actually listening to a video about it. It's actually very informative. And this is part of the reason I wanted to get back into like 3D models, because I want to make something like the Mega Man Legends style, right? And I want to do something like that. Like even like the thing is too, like the way the face look, I don't know, it looks much better than what Hytale kind of has. And this, like, they're both technically low poly, right? They're both technically low poly look, but I think it's because like the simpler look matches the simpler polygons of it. You want to hear Plague Mask? What? Got Waffle House? Why Waffle House? And I think that's the contrast here. Too much details for so little detail. I don't know how to put it. And I've seen some people argue about it on Twitter, but people got shot down so hard. Let me see. Sent it in Twitter, huh? Sent on Discord. The game with all the old field sprite. Let me see. Yeah. I had a CRT TV too. That's the thing. I had a CRT TV back when I was younger. So I remember it looking like that, but also the sprites, even without the sprites or CRT TV, I think the sprites look really good still, right? Summarize video, you botched it? No worries. It's okay, I have dyslexia. You loved them again? Reminds me of Prime Hunter? Yeah! And I wish more games did this, right? This is like a prime, like, anime low poly look. Like, every shot of this game is super duper charming, right? It just feels very, very lively. The Hytale goes the Minecraft way, but keep the style of Minecraft without adapting it to the game style. I don't know if that's the case. Honestly, I think they were trying to go with something more fidelity, and I think their monster and other NPC designs look good, right? But I think the character design is just ugly. I for lack of a better term, right? And it doesn't help too, like the Hytale cosmetics. Like they look okay, and I wish we don't have to like rely on it. Like chances are they're gonna have the better cosmetics, but even like the cosmetic stuff, like on top of it, I don't know. Like going back on it, like the cosmetic stuff, it's kind of up in the air with it. Like even their like pop idol outfit didn't really pop as an idol to me. And I'm a person of like great idleness. I don't think it's the colors. I think the thing is like the thing about the colors and the face. It's very blocky. Like what can we do about the face to make it like cuter? But I don't like, that's a thing too. Like Mega Man Legend is made with the same like low poly look kind of thing. Like the idea of a low poly look. But they did it like very, very well. I don't know. That's why I kind of want to learn Blockbench. It's just so I could experiment and see. Add Gerald forward. I do like the Gigabash art style. Never heard of it. Let me see. Gigabash. that looks pretty cool. Kind of reminds me of like a Super Sentai. It literally is Super Sentai. I just looked it up. Godzilla. Oh, there's like one Sentai guy and everybody else is a Godzilla. But yeah, I think that's the thing. Like, I want to try to work on my no cursing. Son of a... I want to work on my 3D game, guys. Right? Not 3D game, but like my 3D stuff, you know? And then like, if I get better at 3D, then I could probably like rig my own 3D, you know? I don't want something like super high fidelity for 3D. In fact, maybe I can do that. I could just make my own 3D model. Because if I could make something like this, right? And get it rigged, that is 100% perfect with me. Because I think the simplicity and the cuteness of it is essentially what I'm looking for in a 3D model. I'm not looking for like the most complicated looking 3D model. And I think that's part of the reason I want to learn 3D. So let's write that down. Make and rig own model. Because I do have experience with 3D. Because my university classes was 3D classes that I took a lot of, you know? There's a DLC character, Gigabash, whose name is Rojak. That's interesting. They also have Ultraman. Oh, that makes sense. Yeah, I think that's everything I want to do for the new year. I'm literally like kind of retreading old grounds with a lot of my New Year's resolutions. Let's take a look at 2024. Was there anything in 2024 we want to do that we never did in 2025 and we should do for 2026? Let's take a look. So in 2024, right? Still want to make a game. Honestly, let's add that. You know what? Might as well. Heck yeah. Where's my thing? I keep going to things. Better fulfill that innocent. I already did! Day 1! We're still gonna say make a game. RPG Maker. Pokemon Essentials. Visual novel. The possibilities are all there, and if we learn 3D modeling, the thing is too, like, maybe if I get more money, I could hire somebody to do the what's it called, the coding, because I know how to do graphics after all, and I could use stock sound effects and stock music for it, right? But I think the only thing I could not ever be able to do is coding. And it's just because like I can't wrap my head around it, even if they have simple codes. But let's see. Mental health. Oh no. Oh no. Did I take care of myself? Oh no. I think I did pretty good. I think like I didn't really have any big disaster last year, which is good. And tone it down. Oh, I like how this one set a limit to free art. Something tells me I never learned from the past. Tone down the projects. You know what? F pass Alin. More projects. Plus 3 months of free art. Plus the fact that you get a sheepy shop at the end of each month, or at least try to. In fact, this Sunday sheepy shop, ribbons for everyone. But yeah. I think this is a good list for New Year's resolutions. I think we did a pretty good job, guys. I think we have a lot of good goals. I feel more focused than ever. And I think this year is gonna be it, chat. This is gonna be the year of the sheep. I know it's technically the year of the horse, but it's actually gonna be the year of the sheep. In fact, actually, isn't it the sheep after the horse? No, I think it's the dragon that's before the sheep. When is the next year of the sheep? 2027, guys! Guys! Next year! Do you feel versus last year? I feel more motivated, and I think it's because the success of my VGen has really put into perspective that, yeah, I can do it. between the idea of being able to do a lot of drawings and being able to do like have fun with it, yeah, I could definitely do it. And I think I can really do anything as long as I put my mind to it. I'm fucking invincible! Wait, where's the sound clip for that? Senator, I'm fucking invincible sound clip. Here we go. I'm fucking invincible! That's me! Slow-mo. Wait, in fact, let me see. Can we get the slow-mo version, like when you parry him? No cursing, too late. I like the one where he has like slow-mo and he like says it really slow. Let's go with half speed. Oh, they don't have like the deep bass on it. Is it like because it has to be slower? Let me see. Let's go with like quarter speed. Let me see. Sundower. I'm invincible. Slow down. Here we go. This is my favorite one. Oh wait, give me a sec. Oh, give me a second. When it does this. I'm fucking invincible. I'm fucking invincible. I love it when it does that. I can sense that TF2 era you lived through. Yeah. Actually, it was more like 7 co-op because it was before what's it called? Before TF2. But that's like in 7 co-op you could just shout medic all the time, and I did the same thing. Medic. Let me see. 7 co-op medic. This was my generation of playing online games, not voice text or voice chat, but everyone spamming medic and take cover. I miss Team Fortress 2. Or not Team Fortress 2, 7 co-op. Alright, now's a good time for me to end stream. Thank you guys for coming to my TED Talk. Peak era. Yeah, I missed that kind of era. I know, like, hey Pixel, you came just to end the stream. We did New Year's resolutions. Look, you were mentioned. Look, Pixel, you were mentioned. Pixel, did you see our new sheepy design? Yeah, this one was from 2025. Look, we did that. We did it. We managed. That was one of the few things we managed to do. Let me show you the new sheepy design. Right? 10 out of 10 sheepy design. Super cute. Here you go. There you guys are. Aren't you guys the cutest? We even have like other drawings of you guys. I've been like honing in on it, and I'm gonna do a Rami design too. Give me a second. Where's the other one? I've been playing around with the idea. Cute? Yeah. It was based on the idea, the Slowpoke girl, right? The Slowpoke Yaru. So you guys are very cute. The initial like concept looked like this, right? I'm working on the Rami design still, right? So I'm honing on the Rami. Like the sheepy I locked in on. I was like, I have an idea and I know how to execute it. Why are we taller than you? Because of that one Yui songs. The one about Mama. Did you guys see Shigeru Yui's new song, the Mama song? I like the idea of everyone always being taller than me. It's a very good song. I really like the Yui song, the one about Mama. I'm telling you, I predicted the Mama generation. But yeah, I'm working on the Rami design right now, trying to figure out. I can feel your ears and doors. Don't worry about it. It's okay. I love the hair. Yeah, I love. Like the thing is, like my friend pointed out, like how the sheepies look really bald, and I always like that idea. So I try to make your head just as round when you have hair. So I want to make sure you keep that like same bald feeling. But yeah, that Wii song is very cute, and I like the. I kind of want to do like the opening animation. Like, let me show you guys. Let's see. Let me see if I can find it really quick on my YouTube. I copy Ui-chan. I like how Ui has such a like great art style too on top of all their stuff. Also, Iosis. I like how they're working with Iosis. I love Iosis. Back when they used to make Toho songs, I loved Iosis. One of my favorite like composers or groups. I don't know. Let me see. Window capture. There you go. Let me at least just show you the intro. I really wanted to like reanimate the intro with you guys and just have you guys and me in the middle being like this tired. I just love this stupid chat look. The way they look like this. Like, look at this shot. Is this not peak 10 out of 10? And then the song keeps going. And it's like about mamas and mommies and how like they're worshiping the mommies. I like this one right here. The one that's like clinging onto her. The ultimate, penultimate mommy, the primordial mommy. I don't want to get copyrighted. Now imagine the sheepy's head. It kind of works. Yeah, like the whole point of it is the sheepy head. Look at that one clinging on the Wii. This song, 10 out of 10. Babu. 20 out of 10. We wouldn't have it any other way. One second, my dog wants attention. I'm gonna. Oh, sorry, dog. Oh gosh, dog. I'm sorry. You are. I just don't have enough room to pick you up. There you go. Too bad there's no Alin cry. We should put the Alin cry emote. That way, for cute and funny situations, we're ready. All right, though. Now's a good time for me to call it here. It was fun. Thank you guys for coming to my first stream of 2026. It was silly. I ranted about Hightail. I talked about NSFW. Happy New Year. Yeah, you missed it also. I was showing off the NSFW drawings I've been making, Pixel. I am now an NSFW artist. Very, very good NSFW artist. Ask everybody in chat. They saw it. They saw the forbidden drawings. Ah, yes, the first stream. The first stream. Hee hee. I'm so proud of you. There you go. See, look, even like chibi you guys look very cute, right? This is like the way I imagine you guys being chibi. And I want to keep these spirals because I like the idea of like this little spiral for no reason. Like they have no purpose in the drawing, but it looks cute. To draw spicy art. Me too! See, there you guys are. Look how cute you are. And you're always gonna have your hands in your sleeves. You're never gonna see your arms. And you have big boobas. Massive badonkas. Aw, yeah. Don't forget who you guys are. Never forget your cuteness. In fact, if I was gonna draw a card set, right, with the card rules that I was talking about, you guys would be like one of the first sets I want to make. The Gyaru sheepies. And we'll make stupid reasons to have you guys as cards. But yeah, with all said and done, we got a lot done. Wow, that rhymed. I rhymed done with done. We have all sorts of New Year's resolutions, right? We have our standard number set goal, right? Of how many subscribers. I don't set it too high just to make sure I can make them. We have the merch ideas, right? We have the NSFW a drawing a day. My New Year's resolution is to be making my own model. Yeah, you should. Whether it's just a gram, I'll find out later. You should. You should just like take things to your own hands and like do it, you know? Sorry. Hiccup. I want to try to spread onto other social media, so I guess Instagram and Blue Sky, because I don't really care for other social media platforms. But I should at least have a backup ground. The thing is though, I'm considering deleting my Instagram and restarting it because, you know, the only my friends don't find it. Become a VTuber and Pixel become a not safer artist. What about me? What about me? What about me? What about Mokoko? But yeah, expand content. So I want to try making videos and more song covers. I want to improve my 3D. I want to buy the pea suit, right? You're ready both of those. You're right. We want to get a new 1-to-1 model, right? And then we have to have at least one marathon. I want to relearn 3D modeling, right? So we're going to start with that this week. Haha. I'm already like getting started on it. I want to make a game and I want to have more projects. Teehee. We have a packed 2026, right? We are very packed for 20. Alan, don't say it like that. 2026 resolutions, right? There we go. We have big numbers. We have big dreams. We have big goals, you know? Believe in your workaholic life. You know what? I just accepted I'm a workaholic. I didn't think I was, but thinking about it, yeah, I guess I am just a workaholic, you know? And I'm okay with it. I think the thing is, I'm doing it in a very healthy manner, which is just dying. And who's to say that we're all not just dying? In the end, if I'm gonna just die, I might as well do it. Doing it what I love. Am I right? Or am I right? The FU means I guess you never stopped since I followed you. Dang. You were literally working at a wedding. I was also working like during the holidays, and I was also, yeah, I guess the thing is too, like whenever I have a chance to pull out my iPad to draw, I draw, right? I'm non-stop. Okay, maybe I am stopping because I'm playing some Minecraft. I've been playing some Cobblemon. My Forever World's getting cute. I can't wait to oh wait, we should add that to the New Year's resolution. Let's add that to the New Year's resolution. My improve Forever World. Oh gosh, you guys are in the way. You and your big stupid round heads. All right, I want to make at least by the end of the year, right? Before the year ends, make Akihabara. There you go. It's gonna be at a booth working commissions. You know what? I will still be, because technically other people do that. Every time I like Artist Alley, I still see like artists still drawing. They're just like me for real, for real. They're passionate. All right though, but yeah, thank you guys for coming to my first stream of 2026. Winky face. I hope you guys enjoyed the stream as much as I did. We talked a lot. We talked about a lot of things. Don't tell anybody about my hightail takes because I'm gonna get canceled really hard for it. But yeah, so this week we have a full week. Let me go ahead and switch on over. You know what? Let's not even switch over. Let's just talk here. Let's talk here, guys. Let's look at our schedule. So this week in streaming, we have the Sheep MP tomorrow. I'm going to test out this idea I have. I have an idea of what I want to do for a mod pack. I have two mod pack ideas, right? One is more substandard. It's nothing going to be too super crazy or exciting. It's more vanilla. But the second one is going to be more focused on Cobblemon, right? And I'm going to like try both ideas out and see, right? And just play them out. But yeah, I'm going to try to keep it super simple. And then we'll get that ball rolling, right? Oh, maybe we should put that on our New Year's resolution too. Wow, we have a lot of New Year's resolution. Make a forever Minecraft server. There we go. We're gonna get that ball rolling. Oh, speaking of which too, like remember when I was talking about the hightail thing and practicing it? Here's something that I did try to do. I was just like practicing with a 32 by 32 texture. Isn't that cute? I think there's potential to make the hightail models cuter. I'm gonna do it, guys. I'm gonna do it. I don't like the way they look, so I'm gonna make the hightail models cuter. I'm gonna be the one to make the resource pack to make cute anime hightail models. But yeah, yeah. So going back on the schedule, I believe in you. I believe in you too, Pixel. You can make the not safe for work. It's way above. Oh, I think it was gonna be an error. Okay, then watch this. You know what my big brain strat is? Go to image resolution, right? Where is it? You change it to 64 by 64, right? Boom. Big brain, right? If anything, that could be a way I could do it. Start at 32, 32. It's in the triple digit. Is it? I thought it was like actually 64 by 64. That won't stop me. Watch this. 256 by 256. Why is there so many pixels for that? Boom. All right, my big brain strat is start at 32 by 32, draw it, and then expand it to 256, right? Because I do not like the way Hightail looks. And if I'm going to play that game, I'm going to make it cute for me, you know? I don't care about the NPCs and the monsters, they look good. But me, myself, and other players, we're going to be cute, chat. Join the cute guild now. But yeah, we have a lot of things to do. We are busy. We are happy. We are hungry. Why? I don't want to be mean though. Like, somebody might like the Hightail art style, but it's not for me. That's for sure. Oops. Be able to make it all your own. They'll take a lot of work. The thing is though, like I heard that you're not gonna be able to like do cosmetics the same way as Minecraft. So you have to make a mod out of it, and other people won't see your stuff unless you have they have the same mod. So it's just like 7 co-op. So I gotta figure that out. And I heard that like they wanted like keep down on that. I don't remember what it was. But yeah, I'll have to figure that out, hopefully. But yeah, we have that's not what I wanted to pull up. I wanted to pull up the schedule. So tomorrow's gonna be the testing the SMP. Thursday is gonna be the block bench practice. We're gonna try to familiarize ourselves with the tools and get some practice in there, right? And then Friday, gonna be fun. We're gonna finalize the sheepy design, and I'm also gonna work on the Rami designs, right? So we're gonna actually like make a little model. I'm gonna have you guys with both your coat and without your coat, and with shirt and without shirt, and with tie and without tie, and with skirt and without skirt. And then Saturday, I thought we might as well start a short game, one that we could clear out pretty fast, which is the Andy and Lele game. And I heard that one's pretty short, and I thought that would be a really fun game to start the new year with, just like Miside. We started like the year last year with Miside. This year we're starting with Andy and Lele. Oremo Imoto cannot be that cute. How about without clothing? Sheepy boobas are being held by a single button Nero. I want that. I want that to be the case. I want it to be the case that like those buttons are fighting for dear life to contain the dam. And then Sunday's gonna be our sheepy shop. And this one I said is gonna be more etchy sketchy wantachi. So you guys are gonna be in ribbons. Of course, you guys have to opt in for it. If you opt out, then I won't draw you guys in ribbons. But yeah. Whew, that was a lot to say. This schedule is like pretty busy. So we have a lot of things to do. And we'll see. I'll have to think about my posting schedule on Twitter and all that stuff. Maybe same with Instagram and Blue Sky. Blue Sky. But I need to start like making backdoors to make sure if Twitter falls because of Elon Musk being stupid, then I have a backdoor out of it, you know? But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the stream as much as I did. I hope to see you guys tomorrow. No raid. I'm tired. I'm gonna make some tea. My throat's actually really sore because I haven't talked this much in a while. So yeah, I hope to see you guys tomorrow for the Sheep MP draw or testing. Thank you for the stream. Thank you guys for coming. You guys have a good night, or morning, or afternoon, or evening. Good morning, afternoon, evening. It's taco time. Wah! You think I could get in trouble? Would Ina hate me? Please don't hate me, Ina. I love you. Falls to the floor, crying, vomiting, profusing. It's gonna be morning here soon. You should go to Red. Let's get some rest at this point. Good night, guys. Have a good one. Bye-bye. Thank you for coming.